everyone, it is that time. It is I, Mark the Movie Man, and today on the Chopping Block, I literally just got done watching this movie last night. We're looking at The Last Exorcism. Now, I kind of avoided this film in the beginning because when I first saw the trailers, because I'm like, great, here we go, another Blair Witch, okay? Another horror genre trying to do the whole shaky cam thing, and it's probably going to be another Blair. I'll just wait till it came out on rental. Well, finally got around to see it, and I was pleasantly surprised, folks, and I think you will too. Last Exorcism is actually done more mockumentary style rather than Blair Witch style with a lot of shaky cam. Don't have as much, but anyway, you've got it where this preacher is doing this documentary, excuse me. The preacher's doing a documentary to show the falsehoods behind exorcism, the real tricks of the trade. You know, some of the things that exorcists do to help sell the illusion that someone's possessed by a demon when there's actually something else going on, but they're providing this service, as he says, to help the person through whatever troubled times they're actually having. If they need to imagine they're possessed, fine, we'll humor them, and that's basically what he wants to show. He's kind of lost his faith along the way, and this is going to be his last exorcism, and he wants to document the tricks of the trade and kind of bring to light what the facade of the whole exorcist game. So he picks up a random letter that he gets, and he ends up going out to Louisiana, to where this little girl is supposedly possessed, according to her dad, where she's going out killing cattle and doing all kinds of weird things. On their trip out to Louisiana, they meet this weird cast of characters, and they sell the realism. One thing that I loved about this movie, folks, is that the realism is sold very well by all the actors. Now, you didn't get that in Paranormal Activity. At least I didn't get that, okay? You didn't really get that in Blair Witch. You really felt that it was set up. In this case, with The Last Exorcism, they nail that realism feel for this film. You feel like it's a real documentary. These are real people, not actors, playing a part. You feel that that's the actual person, which helps sell this movie so much more and gets you invested in the characters, which you need, especially for a camera that's shot, a movie that's shot amateur-like, okay? So you've got that feel to it. That realism level is great. And then there's the creepy. I mean, all kinds of creepy. I mean, people in this freaking movie, you watch it and you go, holy Christ, that dude's freaking freaky. And you can't really imagine that that's an actor. You think they plucked this guy out of some Louisiana bayou and they just shoved him in the camera and said, talk. I mean, that's how they sell the creepy. So creepy's done really well, not only with that, but with the performance by the girl who is possessed. Okay, she does a fantastic job, okay, as selling the weird, whacked, kind of strange things going on as she's possessed by a demon. And, the way she bends her body, there's no actual special effects in there, folks. Apparently, she actually can bend her body like that, which is creepy in itself, okay? So, this movie's creepy, and it's fun, and you get invested in it. I put it up there with those mockumentaries like American Zombie and, For Your Consideration and Waiting for Guffman. Those, that type of style, it's shot that well, and the story is put together that well for 99% of it. I'm going to warn you right now, the last 4 minutes of this film totally go flaccid, okay? That's bad, okay? Up until that one point, I loved this film. I thought it was fantastic for a mockumentary. I'm like, this was better than expected. And then it's like the last 4 minutes, the writers just went, we're going to go this route. And completely just go, an opposite direction of what you expected, which you might like, but in this case, the way they crafted the story, you didn't want it to go that way. They went too over the top, and they went a different direction, and it could have been done a lot better. So 99% of this film is fantastic. The last 1% of the ending, I didn't exactly care for, okay? That's why I've got to give it 3.5 stubs, okay? Almost 4 stubs. If the ending was better, would have nailed 4 stubs, but in this case, I got to give it 3.5 because of that ending. I really think they could have done it a different way. In fact, I've written in my head a couple different ways they could have did it and still sold the film and still sold the whole message that was really behind this film, the whole, the message that they were getting through, the story, the underlying story they were trying to tell. I think they could have done better with a different ending. And that'll about do it for us here at The Final Cut. Till next time, keep that ticket stub.